Good morning, everybody. How are we? So, I bought a camera, so I have a camera now. Like an official designated streaming camera. And unfortunately, I've already had it shut off due to heat. Because we can't have nice things. So hopefully it doesn't, if it shuts off, we're going to have to pause and I'm going to have to figure something out. But I wanted to buy a nice actual, you know, live stream setup camera thingy. And that's what we're doing. So let's get started. I looked it up and yeah, somehow we missed something before. We do need to go interact with the pylons that we've made. That's what we need to do. So that's what we're going to do. Oh boy. How interesting. But let's kick some butt, shall we? Woo woo! So, this is gonna be fine. Everything is gonna be fine. So we have to interact with one of the pylons. Which, let's just do this one right here, because it's straight ahead. You know? Does that sound good? Normal pylon, but we can climb that. That sounds like a good plan. And then that'll let us get the rest of the, round ship. Have there's a lot more thingies here that are coming after me. Weird blobbies. We have 2 days left, but I'm not gonna waste time. We're just gonna go. Oh boy, we have no cooked meals. But let's assign everybody at the pylons, right? Neutralizer tower, neutralizer tower, neutralizer tower, neutralizer tower. Everybody's there. We're just going straight up. This should be good. I'm excited. Let's go to Act 3. What do we do? Oh, with these things, that's right. Okay, ready to launch. Start the journey. Oh, I was like, yeah, but you gotta press that. Wait, do you want to automatically collect? Yeah. Okay, we're taking everything with us because we're moving on. Beep, boop, beep, beep, boop. Goodbye, gravity area. You were so sweet to us.
It worked. We can get out of here. I'm sorry, hon.
What? What? Did you have to hit me? I just got hit by technician? This is crazy.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Bedtime's over.
And now I'm getting condescended to.
What happened? Do you know where you are? Who you are? Do you remember anything?
Oh god.
Please. What next? Gonna ask me about my name and role on this mission? Of course I remember. I mean, up to a point. Oh, shit. Oh, my chest.
Uh-oh.
Careful. You took a heavy blow there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember the technician. But why?
Because he hates your
attacked
breathing
me.
guts?
Yes. Apparently, some of us were unable to come to terms with your decisions. Looks like they'd been planning this for some time. Repairing the tour vehicle while you weren't watching. Filling it up with stolen supplies. And then, when the time came, the technician just knocked you down. And they took off into the desert.
So I have a brother out there somewhere?
Shit. It's all my fault.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it coming, but I didn't do anything to stop it.
No, you didn't.
Was he trying to kill me? I mean, what exactly happened? I think he just wanted to send a message. Knock you unconscious, maybe.
They could have slipped
But
away in the cover
that
of
blow
night.
caught you off balance. You fell and punctured your helmet. You were suffocating. Luckily, we had some Adricol in the med bay. Well, at least I thought that would work. But after the injection, you just turned blue and started shaking all over. Of course I did. I'm allergic to Adricol. Yes, well, I know that now. I'll probably need to get tested too when I'm back on Earth. Wait. How did you find out? From someone who knows you best. I called Lena.
Yay!
Of course, it would have been much quicker if the botanist had told me. But I guess he was too busy despairing about our situation in his cabin.
I'm closest to the botanist in life.
You talked to Lena?
Talk to Lena.
Yes. Fortunately, all of this happened before we got lost and communications died. We're lost? The navigation system's down. The storm is everywhere. We've been circling blindly for days.
Oh, great.
I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but frankly, the base is close to breaking down. The storm's been putting it under a lot of pressure, and supplies are at a critical level.
Fun.
It's been quite intense.
Not gonna ask him that.
Is there no good news at all? I mean, we're closer to the finish line, right? We just need to figure out how to get out of the storm. Sure, easy as that. Just so you know, we have been trying.
Though no one
With all the
has
time we've lost, I'd say
assigned us
we're
to
one
anything.
mistake
That's why
away
our
from failing
everything
the
is
mission
low.
and getting stuck here for good. We need to stop drifting aimlessly, pick a direction, and this time, it needs to be a flawless choice.
Oh dear.
Flawless. I'm glad you see the problem. Okay, so what do we do? I was hoping things would change when you woke up, but I suppose it's gonna take more than that. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not superhuman, you know. How am I supposed to suddenly know what to do? Well,
I'm just the
superhuman
main
or
character
not,
of the video game.
You're still gonna have to bite the bullet. Bullet? What bullet? What are you talking about? I didn't want to stress you immediately after you woke up.
Great, more
but
bad news.
there is something you should hear. Some messages in the comms room from before we lost contact with Earth. Okay, what's in them? What are you not telling me? Just listen for yourself.
Oh, great. Cleaning up the mess. Check the messages. Let's check the messages. Let's do that first. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Agatha. Who the hell is Agatha?
This is a message for Jan Dolsky, corporate ID 4672B.
Oh boy.
My name is Agatha Wilson, and I am the Chief Operating Officer at Ally Corp, your employer.
Uh-huh.
I have received some very unfortunate news about your mission. I do hope you realize it is vital that we speak without delay, so as to clear up any possible misunderstandings.
Oh, sure.
Otherwise, the board will have to qualify your actions as purposefully subversive. I cannot keep them hoping it is not the case for much longer.
Good morning,
Please don't
everybody.
let me
How's everyone
down,
doing?
And get back to me immediately.
What the fuck, Jan? What the fuck? They know everything. The board. But I thought we were... I thought we had each other's back.
I never suggested I had your back.
Deep shit you got Maxwell into. Do you even realize what you've done?
I don't care
Stabbing him in
about
the
anything
back
that's
like
happening
that?
out there.
Without any warning after everything he's done for you? Me. This is my last call. They've decided to cut me off. I won't be able to talk to anyone, do anything. Not until someone comes for me. All I do is sit here in this tin can and wait. Well done, bro.
I don't care
You
at
know,
all.
I thought you'd have the guts to face me, but no. At least, I hope at least, you don't fuck things up with Rubidium. And that you bring enough for those bastards to share with others. But maybe I'm naive to think you care about such things.
Am I getting a bad ending?
Jan, I called and... shit. One of those altars of yours picked up. I know you're recovering from a fight or something? I don't know much more. He was unnerving. This is strange. Look, I know I promised to keep your altars a secret, but I talked to Vin. Dr. Paulson, the colleague I told you, was helping me out with those implants for you. And he convinced me that it would be a big mistake not to tell anybody. Out there,
Am I crazy?
it might
Like, I
seem
don't care that
you're
other
making
people
the right
know.
decisions, but from the outside,
Get me home.
it's not looking good.
That's the whole point.
Is it true that some of them went rogue and sabotaged your mission? I mean, shit. Are they dangerous? Maybe curing them was not such a good idea after all. I don't know.
Oh my God, guys.
I'm really confused right now.
Find me when you're done with those calls.
Everything's destroyed.
Looks like the mess is bigger than I thought.
Yes, we've waited long enough for you to come to, but we need decisions fast. What's the plan? Plan is simple. We need to get out of this sandstorm and reach the rendezvous point. I just don't really know how. Not yet. I never thought I'd say it, but I miss the technician.
Oh, dude, come on,
That
man.
navigation system inside out. He kept challenging me. I failed him, and you're paying the price. Now's not the time for regrets, Jan.
You just said
We
you
need to set
missed the
direction for
technician.
base, and it needs to be right. We can't afford another day of drifting aimlessly in this storm. This is not a joke, Jan. Everything depends on you. The mission, Rapidium, our lives. You've decided to trust the corporation. We implanted their tech in our heads, losing a part of the team in the process. I'd hate to know it was all for nothing. I did what I thought was right. Using Tabula Rasa was not an option, but it looks like doing right by your conscience doesn't always mean doing right by others.
Yeah, I thought I was doing like
Sorry.
the good guy choice,
I
but this
wish
is
I
like
could've
there's a
done better.
lot of shit
As your
happening here
captain.
for me to feel like
No need to blame yourself. Apparently there was no way for you to ever become one. What do you mean? Just take a look at the branchings available in the QC. You can find all sorts of walks of life that you could have taken, but a captain? No. It was never possible. None of us were cut out for that role. You're right. It's kind of liberating. Knowing that there was simply no way to be good at this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, this actually got me thinking about something. What? That code we got from Maxwell to upgrade the QC. His old experiment. He and Lucas used the mind records in a completely different way to manipulate the consciousness of an existing person.
Like social media.
You're not really thinking we should try and repeat that. Oh, I agree it could be dangerous, but well, you said it yourself. There might not be another way. Fine. I'll do it. What's the plan? It's hard to call it a plan. Just go into the womb, I'll plug you in, load Maxwell's code, and improvise. Testing on production? Doesn't sound like your standards. Oh, I had to say goodbye to my standards the moment I woke up in this base.
Oh, snap. We need meals.
It's a relief to see you stayed. Of course. I'm not afraid of being exposed to the corporation. But
I make
am
hemp jewelry,
concerned
they'll
about
love
the
it.
raging storm outside. Nothing's working, Jan. There's no help in sight. Why are we even here?
Wait, do I only have 3? They all left? They all left? I thought just the technician left. Did I screw up that bad?
So, you stayed. I appreciate that. And you're awake.
What?
At last. You'd better think of something quick. We're nowhere near finding our way out of this sandstorm.
Who among us hasn't wanted to enter the womb?
All right. I'm activating the procedure.
All 3 of them left.
Any last words?
Yeah, is it okay to have second thoughts about overriding my
Your Life Story by Michael Bay. I can't believe they left. That's I had like 5 minutes of all my altars working. Is that really a choice that like Uh-oh. I can't go to pause menu.
over? Hello? Ah, shit. We're still in the storm. What the hell?
Is that a Fuddruckers? The Fuddruckers out here? Oh boy. Somebody out there. And now the game becomes doomed.
Hey, someone's there.
Oh great. They just got Thanos snapped.
Am I losing my mind? Damn it.
was that? Hey,
Oh god.
is that a baby?
Oh no! No!
What's going on here?
Child Protective
recognize
Services
this.
is gonna have my ass. Anybody seen Terminator 2?
You're no good. Hear that? No good.
One please, is the bus running? Sorry, I don't have a transfer. Became a Call of Duty level. Even out here, New York traffic.
Mom. No matter what I do, you're gone.
Maybe you should have run faster.
What the hell?
Powder?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am you, Jan. Just different.
Oh god.
Am I dead?
No, you're just lost in the desert, remember?
Yeah.
But where am I? Still in the base or somewhere else?
You're right here. Where else would you be? The better question is, why are you here?
I wanted to change things. Become a better man. Someone who knows what to do.
A better man. You can't just start being someone else all of a sudden. Didn't Pops teach you that?
I'm not my father.
Maybe not. But aren't you doing what he did all his life? Waiting for a miracle to happen and change everything.
Waiting on a star to fall. Carry your heart into my arms. That's where you belong.
I wasn't waiting for a miracle. I chose to turn to science. That's a huge difference.
Am I about to get abducted?
That you're the architect of your own fate? What if deciding, making choices was never anything more than just an illusion? It's crossed your mind, hasn't it? Does it really matter what I do, where I go, what I say? Am I the captain of my ship? Or does it take its own course regardless of what I do?
My choices
My
are
choices
real.
are real.
I'm a
My
good
choices are
boy.
Proof of that. Hey, wait, how?
How do you
How
know
do you
what
know
I'm
what
going
I'm
to
going to
say?
say?
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself.
I'm just a jokester.
You haven't been listening carefully. I told you. I'm you. It breaks my heart to see you so absorbed in that whole what if business.
good
Using
comic
your
book series.
alters to revisit problems you couldn't solve. You've been very busy. But still, instead of moving forward, you end up here, stuck in your past. How is that?
You're me, you
I
know.
know now that I could have been there for her. If I had taken a different path.
She's gone. Jan, she always was. There was never anything you could have done.
Where's he gone? This is crazy.
I think that's the villain. Any resources or anything?
Lena, is that you?
Can we talk about the marriage? This is very invasive. This is very invasive marriage therapy.
Meant for each other. I tried.
Why didn't you fight for us? Why didn't you
What is going
fight
on
for
with me?
us?
You're reliving your past, bro. This is your life.
Lena,
Hawkeye? Black Panther? Spider-Man?
don't go. Wait.
I guess you two just weren't meant to be together.
You again? Come here to make fun of my failures.
Not my
You ever
fault
seen the
you're
movie
caught up
Split?
In, the loop. In that big round base of yours?
I can still fix things with Lena.
Then what are you doing on the wrong side of a precipice? Can't you see you were never good enough for her? Her parents were mad at her when she dumped that law student for you. The unemployed miner's son with no prospects. And you wanted to impress them with what? A house with a garden, a steady job and a corporation? Is that why you were so afraid of losing that house and going abroad with her? Because you knew her parents wouldn't respect you? Just look at your altars. Don't you think any one of them would be better for her?
If I were to go over here. That's better.
She fell in love with the person I was, not with who I could have been.
Love. Such a big word.
Not really.
Was it real love, though?
I don't know.
Can you even tell what's real? How many times did
I thought
you
my hair
wonder
was
that
real.
Maybe you're not the original Jan. That there had to be someone else. A version of you who actually deserved to live, to be loved. Because he always knew what to do, because he never made mistakes. Maybe that way he was worthy of his father's love.
You just said love is a big word.
That's cruel. Why are you doing this?
Me? Jan. Didn't I already tell you that I'm you? Nothing more, nothing less. I'm just saying what you're thinking.
Hey! Please,
God.
don't go! What the fuck?
It's a 70s album cover.
No.
It's a 70s rock album cover. It's an 80s rock album cover.
Where are you going? Hey, you.
Hello. Oh, Sophie. Coming. No! No, my friends! Rude. I don't mind people disappearing, but don't make the animals disappear. That's sad. Oh god.
Such a loser! You can do it! You have no qualifications at all! You're not cut out to nail this!
Football practice. Piano lessons.
I'm suffocating! I need air! I need air! Help! I'm suffocating! I need air!
Oh god, it's so scary.
Help me! Help! This is your captain! Open the door! Please!
This is just what I needed
Sorry,
first thing in the
Captain.
morning.
I can't help you. I'm sorry.
They were dead before you got to them.
I have a school for people with gifts like you.
They needed my help.
Believe me, there's nothing you could have done for them.
Not after I got to them.
All this time, and I still don't understand what happened.
I'm sure you have some smart theories up your sleeve. Go ahead. Hit me.
I think the corporation is up to something. Maybe they're secretly sabotaging missions that land on planets with Rapidium.
What would they do that for?
Well, maybe they have more interest in searching for Rapidium than actually finding it.
Yawn, that's pretty
Doing
stupid.
business on these missions, getting government funding, and bringing back all sorts of resources. Solving the hunger problem isn't really anything they'd be interested in.
I don't think you really believe that. You see, I think that deep down, you know what happened. The answers were always there, in front of you. But instead of piecing them together, you preferred to look away.
What answers? What are you talking about?
You know there was an oxygen leak during the landing. You got that information. And you also know what the quantum computer is, how it operates, what its main purpose is.
To optimize decisions.
That's right. Its role is to ensure the success of the mission no matter what. And it looks like in the face of an emergency, it had to do just that. There was only enough oxygen for one person to survive. And the QC had to calculate the probability, as it always does, who should receive that life-saving breath.
Uh-oh.
No judgment, no reading tea leaves, just pure data analysis to give the answer to one simple question. Who had the biggest chances of completing the mission?
And it was.
Yes. The math pointed to you.
How do you know all this?
Because you know it. You always did. But you were so focused on your mistakes.
How do you get your skin that nice? What kind of skin regimen do you use? Sorry, not to change the subject, but what kind of skin regimen are you on? My wife always says I need to moisturize, but you, mwah.
Because I feel that I can learn from them. And figuring out how to avoid bad choices.
What is a bad choice, really? You feel you could have made a lot of different decisions in your life, but without those choices, good or bad, you wouldn't be who you are. The person with the best chance to pull it off. Maybe it's not you who needs to change, but your perspective. Mistakes can have good consequences too, you know.
Like what? Letting my altar split?
Maybe. Conflicts can open new, unexpected paths.
I'll be honest. That's true.
Find and follow your disobedient side. You've spent a lot of time on this planet escaping the sun, facing the darkness. Maybe it's time you started looking through the darkness and notice the light.
Light? What light? Hey,
There's a light. Computer. Don't overwork yourself to the point where you'll lose consciousness. You'll be less efficient tomorrow. Good life lesson. It's not really a hint. It's more of a, probably a good way to live.
You look strange. Recognizes us?
Hi, Doc.
Looks like I'm back. It does. And, well, you're cognizant. You've been shaking on that bed for an hour. I was honestly worried about the choice of settings I applied in that program.
No, it was great. I saw a bald me. It was
You did
scary.
everything right. So, did it work? You look the same. Did anything change? Yeah, to be honest. Everything's different. Just not the way I expected.
I'm
So?
going to be farting a lot.
What happened? I understood things. Things I sort of knew, but my brain kept hidden from me for some reason. It's called the subconscious, Jan. Yeah, I guess it is.
I needed the shrink to
So-
tell me that.
My subconscious told me that instead of trying to fix my old life, I should try and take something good from what I messed up. It was very comforting. I'm sure it was. Did your subconscious by any chance mention how we could get out of here?
Yeah, we all shave our heads.
Yeah. We should look for the rebels. The rebels. Do you really believe they're still alive? If there's anybody who can make it through this storm, it's the technician. Well, that vehicle is definitely more maneuverable than our base. He said something about noticing the light. That make any sense to you? The light? Seriously? We risk everything to alter your mind, and all you come back with is a cliched epiphany about following the light?
Yeah, I'm
Doesn't the
Moth
turret emit
Yan.
any light? Probably. But in case you haven't noticed, there's a sandstorm raging outside. We'd never be able to see anything, even if we had the most high-end... Wait a minute. What? Tell me. Low-frequency electromagnetic waves detection. Oh, now you're confusing me. That could be it. Yeah, the navigation system. It can be switched into an auxiliary mode, tracing any interferences in electromagnetic wavelength. And that means if there was a source of artificial light somewhere nearby, the sensors could be able to locate it. And follow it. Right. If the technician really did find a way through the storm, and the tour vehicle is not too far away, it could be worth a try. Your
Off-road level.
subconscious
Woo!
might actually be a genius. Well, you never doubted that, did you?
You've gained a new perspective. You had a long, hard talk with yourself about your past choices, looking for a way out of a blind alley. You learned that instead of trying to be perfect, you can accept the decisions that you regret and open up wherever they lead you. Love it. Notice the light. Set the base navigation system to track the light source. Let's do it. That was so sad to find out that they left, but it'd be really cool if I can get them back. I show up and they're like, "We didn't plan this through. We have no kitchen."
We're out of the storm. I don't want to be disproportionately enthusiastic, but it seems like our idea worked. Our idea? Yes. We brainstormed, didn't we? Sure. Shouldn't it be here? The exploration vehicle?
Looks like we're in the elephant graveyard
Close to the
from Lion
rendezvous
King.
point? It can't be far.
We've made it to the elephant graveyard from Lion King. Boop, boop, boop. The sun is far away. Contact Earth. Build a third Rapidium arc. Oh gosh. This communications room? Yeah. Hi, everybody. Oh, great. Hi, Agatha. I don't care.
Hello? This is Jan Dolsky.
Jan, you're alive. Well, thank goodness. We'd lost hope completely. Now, let's get you out of there. I want a full rundown of the situation.
There was a sandstorm and all kinds of
I met a
trouble.
bald version of myself in a fever
I'm back
dream.
online, and I think I'm finally at my destination. Are you in charge of the rescue now?
Yes, I am. Dr. Maxwell will not be a problem anymore. He's been discharged from his duties with immediate effect.
I mean, I didn't care about him either.
What about Lucas?
Mr. Pena displayed a reprehensible lack of loyalty to his employer, and he will suffer the consequences. For the time being, we've cut all communications with his station. A replacement is on the way. Of course, he'd been Maxwell's close associate for a long time. We could have predicted that if one goes astray, the other would follow. In a way, I can imagine how dealing with both of them might have had a seductive effect on you. But personally, I have to say, it breaks my heart that you let them pull you into that lunacy.
Maxwell saved my life. And without his help, there'd be no Rapidium for you to retrieve.
Let's leave those explanations, feasible or not, for later. The details of your mission will be subject to a thorough investigation.
Thorough.
And I'm sure you'll get a chance to speak up for yourself. You should know, however, that Dr. Maxwell was trying to use you and the success of your mission to revive a regrettable procedure.
Yeah, I suspected as much.
So, I suppose that means he shared some of those pseudo-philosophical ideas of his with you. I'm sure he never told you the truth about why we shut down his hideous experiments.
He and Lucas shared a theory about it.
Let me guess. Was it a heart-wrenching tale of how the corporation didn't acknowledge a true genius?
Pretty much.
Can you just tell me your version?
It's not a version. It's what actually happened. Facts easily verifiable, if you ever had the need to do it. Of course, the details of the case have never been disclosed to the public. No wonder. It would make the company look very bad if it ever got out.
Uh-oh.
So what
I'm gonna
happened?
die.
One of Maxwell's test subjects, a soldier, ran away from his lab and committed suicide in one of our offices. Although the word suicide doesn't quite give the act proper justice, he basically ripped himself to pieces with his bare hands. People were watching. Security cameras caught it. Otherwise, I would never have believed it.
AI.
What? But why?
Exactly. Why? Turns out there was a lot going on in Maxwell's lab we didn't know about. He altered people's minds as if they were machines. Made them switch personalities. Enforced inconsistent memories on them, only to erase them and try again. Every time, The procedure left a trace in those soldiers' minds, left them more and more confused about who they are. His documentation revealed horrendous things. Records of overlapping flashes from contradictory realities. Nightmares, panic attacks, identity disorders. None of it ever
Look, I'm really
reported by
hungry.
Maxwell.
My altars have
He
an
kept
8
the
in
truth
hours. Do you
hidden so that he
mind
could
speeding this up?
continue his work, no matter what the cost. Driven by some irrational obsession to enhance the human cognitive system.
Maybe if he had Rapidium, he could avoid harming people. He wanted to carry out his experiments by creating alters of a patient, instead of overriding a person's mind.
Alters. So that's what you call those copies of yourself you've created. It is a prohibited act, both by law and the rules of bioethics.
Kind of needed it
But
for the
I
game
know
to
you
go
were
on.
coaxed to do it. And whatever your true motives, it did help you secure Rapidium. That's why I am giving you a chance to redeem yourself. Forget about Maxwell. Wipe the slate clean. From now on, you're to follow my instructions closely. Mine and only mine. And we'll have no secrets from each other anymore. Do we have a deal?
No.
Just get me out of here.
Of course. I'll need you to do 2 things for me. 1, construct a beacon for the rescue ship, so that they can locate you precisely.
And 2?
2 is a little more complicated. You see, the rescue team cannot find out about your alters, as you call them.
What? Why?
Safety reasons. You know how it is. The more pairs of eyes see them, the more mouths will need to be controlled. And if the public is to be informed about this byproduct of your mission, it is best that it happens by means of an official corporate communication channel.
I don't believe that's true.
It's enough that your ex-wife knows. And now, also Dr. Paulson, it seems.
Paulson. Who is this guy anyway?
One of our top bioengineers. Don't ask me how Lena managed to get him involved in curing those creations of yours.
I never asked for that.
Don't worry. We'll
We'll
keep
kill
them
them
both out
all.
of the way during your trial. But trust me, it's better for everyone if no more people find out.
Oh, God.
So, you'll have to smuggle your alters onto the ship somehow.
Oh,
How
at least
am I
it's not
supposed
killed
to do
him.
that?
Remember, the rescue team will be fully committed to retrieving Rapidium. They do not expect to find anyone other than you down there. So all you need to do is be smart about it and use their distraction to your advantage. Fail to fulfill those conditions and I cannot guarantee the safety of your companions.
Seriously?
I've received information about the time of the rescue ship's arrival. They will land just before the sun rises on your planet. So, it will need to be a swift and well-organized boarding procedure. I'll contact you again shortly before they arrive.
Oh, dear God.
Start with setting up that beacon. And let's make history together, Jan.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right. Boy, we really did need... We needed a lot more resources. Tasks. Craft the beacon. We near the rendezvous point. We need to set up a beacon that'll let the team know where to find us. Where am I? All right. Let's go check out the scientist. Where's the scientist? Hey, we got things to do.
I was wondering, aren't we getting any signal from the tour vehicle? We are, but it's ambiguous and very faint.
If we crafted a beacon...
It seems to be close by, but I'm unable to establish its exact location. So, you'll need to find it on your own.
Okay.
Fine. I'll take a look around.
We don't really know why we were lured here.
It's a good thing I've got these
Lured, you
automatic
don't mean. Look, it's the
mining
technician
things now.
we're talking about an unstable, frustrated, resentful version of us.
who almost killed you the last time.
Whatever survival strategy he's boiled up, we had better have a heads up.
I'll make a gun.
The only way to guarantee that is to locate that vehicle. Maybe they left some analog tracks.
Ooh, tracks.
Just be careful.
Mm-hmm.
I should look for the rebels.
Yeah.
Who knows where they went?
The quantum navigation system is a state-of-the-art route planning solution.
So, this is it. The last stretch. How are you doing? I'm pretty excited. And anxious. I mean,
I'm gonna marry your wife.
this is what I've been waiting for. Going back to Earth, being closer to Lena. We're so close. I need to focus.
Yep.
Hey, looks like we're running out of radiation filters.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Duh.
We're going back home soon. Any thoughts? It's
I
been
hope there's a
ride,
Brooklyn.
and we're all heading back to the place we were running away from. Every one of us for a different reason. At least that's what should be happening. We should all be going back.
That's why I'm gonna try to get everybody. Okay, we need food. Okay, this sucks. So unfortunately, base maintenance, we're gonna need somebody on it. So let's put the scientist on it. Greenhouse, let's put botanist. I do have some raw food. Okay, so let's not even worry about that right now. Let's put... What if instead we do put doctor in research lab, scientist in research lab. We do put botanist in base maintenance. And we put doctor... we gotta make food. Yeah, that's probably more important than anything else. Module failure. So you're gonna fix everything. While you're fixing the kitchen, we'll be making radiation filters. Suit battery is not crazy essential right now. But let's just make a couple radiation filters. And then we can go back to the rest. We can't, you know, when we can get in there. What do we want? Do we want to do metals and organics? Oh, let's do metals and organics. Yeah, that's right. Perfect. Okay. We've got a plan. It's not a great plan, but a plan nonetheless. Let's start getting some stuff. Ooh. Looks like organics over here. Oh boy, never mind. Sorry. Yeah, let's get to the thing before we,
Those rocks, they're shaped like trees. What are they really?
Boy, so many bad guys. this an organics area? Organics deposit, nice. So many. All right, while we're fumbling around here, we are out. Okay, let's see where we're at here. So we've got an organics deposit. All right, we're good. Okay, so let's check out assignments. Kitchen still has module failure. No repair kits. We've got repair kits. So we don't have any radiation filters. We need food. Do I need to do all this? This is crazy. Okay, I'm going back to base because we don't have the resources to explore out here if nobody can do anything. If we can't make food, we're in trouble. Alright, first things first. Okay, how about instead, dude, you go to refinery. And you just make metals and organics all day. I finish the radiation filter. Got the repair kit. So now you can fix the kitchen. Kitchen is fixed. Nice. No employee. We'll put botanist in there to make meals. Whew. Actually, let's switch this up. You and you, because you make meals faster. Is our base contemplation room and park with bench is
I'm
fucked?
worried.
Neither of those are
Does
essential.
the technician know what he's doing?
So we're just gonna make another radiation filter. We're gonna spend the day in here. Let's spend this first day just kind of getting ourselves back to square one. That's, you know, I wanted to go out and explore, but we really don't have... We have enough stuff in the refinery to like... Oh, we don't anymore. To kind of at least start building... organics into metals. Let's do that. Kitchen. We've got cooked meals. We're good now. Greenhouse. Okay. So now we've got one radiation filter. So let's make another radiation filter and let's start making some suit batteries. We won't worry about kitchen. We'll just worry about greenhouse and refinery right now. Making meals, finishing meals. Wait, kitchen we're done. There's nothing queued. So you go into refinery. And I'll stay in the workshop.
All done here. Should I help with this now?
How about... There's nothing more he can do in refinery, so let's have him do base maintenance. How we doing on greenhouse? That's just gonna take a lot longer. Okay, that's fine. But we're good on meals. We're okay on meals, but we're good. This'll work. Suit battery. Radiation filters were okay. Suit battery we're working on right now. So we'll do this.
That'll work.
And then we'll call it a day. Base expansion is done. Now we have nothing queued here, so let's queue something else here. Probes upgrade. Increases the amount of ALX created after neutralizing anomaly by 40%. That's pretty good. Enriched metals, I don't think we really care. Metals efficiency. Mining metals is 15% faster. Everything else requires an extra thingy. Base maintenance workplace. I've never really figured out what this is. Is this something we should do? Unlocks a second workplace in the base maintenance module. We don't have enough altars to really make use of that just yet. So we'll gym, I don't care about. Food farm, personal cabin, I don't care about. Mission, QC hacking, we're not doing that. Okay, so let's do metals efficiency and illuminator range. That'll make that nice and fun. So how are we on... repair kits?
I'd like to talk to you.
Okay. I know I'm tired. Where is Doctor? Just hanging out in medium storage, huh? You okay? What happened?
You wanted to talk. Are you feeling better about your memories? Yeah, almost. I've been thinking about all this. The purpose of my life. I have to say it's not easy, even if you give it time. And there's one thing that could help me feel more grounded.
A kiss.
My tattoo. Remember? First thing I noticed when I woke up. I'm really missing it. Do you think there's a way I could recreate it?
Of course.
Man, I'd love to get me a tattoo as well, but do you seriously think I'd know how to do it?
Figure it out.
I'm useless at drawing. Besides, you don't really think we have the
We
proper
need an
equipment
artist
here.
altar.
Come on, Jan. You're being creative about a lot of things in here. And I'm sure some of us know how to draw. It's not just any tattoo. It was part of my identity, and I feel incomplete without it.
Of course the hipster thinks his tattoo is part of his identity. Of course he does.
Hero who rolled a stone up a hill over and over again.
And of course his tattoo is Sisyphus.
That's a heavy theme for a tattoo. It seemed fitting to me and kept me strong. You see, my life took the form of repetitive cycles too, just like his. For some time, I felt I was making a great effort rolling that stone up the hill, gaining ground in the everlasting race to become a better man, when suddenly, something would always happen to diminish all those efforts. Make me loathe myself again. Drop that stone back to the foot of the hill.
I think it's a Bob Dylan song. Pretty sure that's a Bob Dylan song.
Damn. You're haunted by the same insecurities as the rest of us. You say I should be proud of saving Mom's life. What if I told you there was nothing noble about what I did?
I killed
What do
her.
you mean? One day, out of the blue, Dad just appeared in my office, I was a young doctor then, and we'd been estranged for years. Turned out Mom wasn't feeling well. And since there was a long waiting line to a specialist, he thought he could use my connections. Just like that. You know our parents couldn't afford private health insurance, and going through the public system would take ages. So, Father thought I could sweet talk a senior doctor or two.
Mm-hmm.
I'm amazed the old man cared for her after all. You know, maybe he thought it would be a good opportunity to order me around again. I didn't become a doctor to make my parents happy. I wanted to follow Edgar's suit. Be true to his ideals. He was the one who raised me. I was working for a community hospital, and I promised myself to be unbiased, never to put any patient before another, no matter how unwanted or self-destructive they were. But I broke that promise. I did exactly what I swore I'd never
For
do.
your mom, let's chill.
I failed them. And I failed myself.
So the tattoo, get it.
Are you out of your mind? You saved her life. How can you feel guilty for that?
Yeah, we're living in a world where
When
she's
someone
gone.
ODs in front of you.
It's a lot of
you
feelings
give
right
them
there.
A shot of naloxone on time. That's when you saved their life. The doctors who treated her saved her life. All I did was go to dinners and play a few rounds of golf with people whose work ethic I despised. Of course, I was glad she lived, but still, I felt so weak, so worthless. Edgar never said anything, but he was disappointed with me, all right. That's why you went away to the other side of the world? To prove that you were strong? I was confused, and I wanted to feel free from any personal obligations, feelings, judgments.
Mm-hmm.
But I fell in love with the mayor's wife.
That's definitely a Bob
He
Dylan
was the
song.
head of the charity organization I worked for. Long story short, I ended up destroying a family and blowing up a respected charity, so there you have it. The walking ideal.
Well, let's try her in this universe. Let's see what happened.
Nobody's perfect, man. There's one thing you should never blame yourself for, and that's love. What good is a love that doesn't bring any good, Jan? Imagine carrying all that guilt inside of you just to learn that the only positive outcome of it all.
Right now, the
Mom's
technician
life.
is starving to death
True.
with the other Jans in the rover, and I'm just kind of going like, "Boy, love is a complicated
Sisyphus
thing,
back,
isn't it?"
Okay.
Yes, we'll get you your Sisyphus back. Sisyphus. Everybody wants to talk.
So, the doc wants me to recreate his missing tattoo.
You know, a
but
fun
I'm
little
not
side
sure how to
project
go
while we're
about
all
it.
dying.
You think you could help? It should portray the Greek hero Sisyphus. You've come to the right man. I took an art course during my postgrad years. I think I should be able to come up with a professional composition. But of course, if you want to explore other options, I won't be offended.
I mean, other options. Hey, bro.
So, the doc wants me to recreate his missing tattoo, but I'm not sure how to go about it. You think you could help? It should portray the Greek hero Sisyphus. Oh, the one who rolled a rock up the hill incessantly. Not bad for a tattoo.
And pretty much a metaphor for what
I'm
we're
not
doing
a
here.
professional artist, but I wasn't bad at art in school, so
I suppose I could give you a simple design.
Oh no, we got to go with the scientists
or
here.
maybe the others have more experience in graphic stuff.
Yeah, sorry, we're gonna go with the scientists. You don't seem too sure. I'm assuming this is a mission thing? No, it isn't. Okay, interesting. Oh boy, I want to go to sleep before I become tired. The sun is far away.
Any progress with finding the turf vehicle?
Not yet.
Jeopardize your mission and the safety of your crew. In the case of such events, please refer to the Save Us
So, I have a tattoo designed for you. Oh, really? Can I see it?
refueling the base. Manufacturing
Turned out we have some real artists in the base. Check this out.
ready. Initiating
Wow. Oh, that is nice. Even nicer than my old one. Thank you, man. Let's get it done.
Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, can I now actually go out and do stuff? We have one cooked meal, so I need you guys to finish. I need this to finish so I can fucking do shit. Okay. Refinery, is there anything we can do? Nothing we can do. So now I've got some suit batteries, we've got some repair kits, we've got everything we need. So let's do Doctor on base maintenance, you in the greenhouse, you in the research lab, and I'll go out and start getting some production stuff going. That sounds like a plan. Let's head back to this area. See if we can build the organics post. There's so many of these all over the shop. Let's see how far we have to go for this thing. Needs to go this way. Going this way. Oh boy. What? What? The hell are you talking about? I got you. Or is that a different one? Holy crap. Yeesh. I have a feeling it's going to be all the way over here. Boy, I would love an easier way. Okay, how we doing? Is it 10 o'clock already? Okay, so what do we got? He's working on raw food, which is just going to take a while. He's working on base maintenance, which I'd love to see how we're doing. Base maintenance, fuck that. You go to the workshop. And make me more suit batteries. That really seems to be what we need. Tattoo machine. Oh, cool. And then we'll make a tattoo machine. That sounds fun. Ooh, looks like we're over here. Up here? Feels like over in this area. There we go. Oh my god, this is everywhere. Finally. Jesus. Okay. Automatic outpost. Yay! Alright everybody, we've got organics. It's gonna take forever, but we got it. Clear the rocks. I love how it's like, do you still want to build the third Rapidium Arc? Everybody who gave me that mission is being arrested. And I'm just trying to survive. This looks like a path. Interesting. Oh, I need to hook up the... It's not going to automatically go. I forgot about that. I forgot. I got to, like, actually hook up the organics thing. I always forget the pylons. Oh, no! Is it not going to go through? Oh no. Pylon hub with a longer connection range. Never quite figured out. Something happened when I made the pylon hub where like things kind of adjusted. Oh, I think I need to go through there. I feel like that's the only way. Oh, I just wasted battery. Yeah, we're low on food. Okay. Almost done with the raw food packages, and then I'll put you guys in that area. Oh no. There's no way to get in here. Uh-oh. Hypothetically. Well, this got complicated. Let's explore a little bit. Let's see where we're at.
That light. I need to get there.
Yeah, that explains that. Where do I set up? I can't get my organics. Unless I figure out how to schmooze it through here.
There's nothing more to do here.
Yay! Alright, Doctor, you are in the kitchen making things. Making cooked meals for everybody. And Botanist, you're in the workshop. Like, I can go all the way up here, you know, but like, it's really the point. Because I can't get through here. Is there possibly an entrance of some kind on the far side here? It's kind of the only area that I haven't explored. Nowhere I can really go here. I feel like figuring this out is going to be the rest of the day here. Chat, any ideas? Do I have to, like, angle it properly? Maybe? Is there a way to angle it low? Doesn't really look like there's a... Huh. Can I destroy that? Now, it looks like, hypothetically, I can get it up there, but that doesn't really help me. Because that's still through the thing. Unless I set up a pylon like at the lowest angle here. So that I can get the angle right. No. Nope. Well, this was a kind of a wasted day here. Now, hypothetically, I feel like it would be valuable to put one here. Oh. What if we go around like that? What if we go around it? I'm so smart. I saw it showed up on both. There we go. Oh, there we go. Ah, I had it. It's the little weird delay. There we go. Perfect. And now we just go on the other side. Well, that was overly complicated. I think I have just enough time. Oh boy. Shit. Well. Will a regular pylon work here, or do I need a pylon hub? Yes. Nice. So that's attached now. Should be, right? Yeah. That was way too complicated. Incoming radiation. I'm leaving, I'm leaving. Alright, let's talk to everybody. Maybe we'll put in one more day before we call it a day here. I should sleep in the med bay. The infirmary needs to be fixed. This is gonna take way too long. But I need it. Is this gonna work? This is I can time this right. I'm gonna wake up late anyway because it's med bay, right? Yeah, let's go to bed. Better still be far away. Damage from damaged radiation barrier. Everything's broken.
Young, I noticed that we're running low on repair kits.
Damage from radiation barrier?
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Everything's broken. Wait, I thought we have radiation filters. Okay. Okay. Just keep making us cooked meals. We're actually okay on cooked meals, actually. We need somebody on base maintenance yesterday. I'll do refinery. What do we need? We're good on organics. We need metals. And then when we're ready, you'll make more packaged food. Making more cooked meals. Suit batteries we're good on. Automatic outposts we need minerals for. So we just need more repair kits. What? I don't know what damaged radiation barrier is.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Is there anything that research can do to fix radiation barrier? Well, at least you're humming, that's nice. Let's do that. Let's do that. Resolve critical matters. I'm so confused what the radiation barrier is. Because I thought that was just having radiation filters, which we have. Okay, so... Alright. Base maintenance. I'm going to build you more stuff. You're making meals. I'm gonna go into the workshop.
All done here. Should I help with this now?
Kitchen's done. So let's have you in the refinery then.
I'm worried.
We've got a good amount of repair kits. Now let's make a radiation filter.
I'm worried. Does
How are we
the
doing?
technician know
Dude,
he's
can you
alive?
work a little faster? Okay, I hate to say it, everybody, but we're gonna need to work. We're gonna need to do crunch hours. This isn't crazy. This is crazy.
All done here. Should I help with this now? I'm worried. Does the technician know what he's doing?
Base maintenance, you are taking forever.
All done here. Should I help with this now?
Okay. Let's put the doctor... Actually, greenhouse is better for the botanist. Let's put doctor on base maintenance. Boy, we need everybody back so hard. This was a fast day. Workshop, I'll do. Refinery, there's nothing more we can do. Right? Yeah, we're full. I'll make repair kits. Yeah, I know I'm tired. Okay, we're doing pretty well. I need everybody else to just keep working. Why is the scientist? Aren't we all doing... I guess we'll do enriched metals next. Now let's do this extra base maintenance workplace. Feels like that's probably something that's going to be important. Okay. We'll go to bed. I don't think I have any radiation poisoning anymore. That's good. Oh man, we got one day until a storm. I can't even explore.
Now I'm worried. Does the technician know what he's doing?
No. Okay, so... Yeah, we're gonna need to figure this out. What time is it? It's only 7, so... Alright. You're gonna be in research lab as always. You're gonna be in greenhouse, making us more delicious... raw packaged... raw food. Nothing we can make yet. We're okay on meals right now, but in the meantime... we gotta be making radiation filters... and repair kits. Nothing but radiation filters and repair kits. So while we're waiting for something for Dude to make, we'll have him continue base maintenance, and then we'll have him go into the kitchen. I'll go in the workshop and make these now. At least until the day starts. Does everybody else start their day later? Maybe I can get lucky and find some metal. I need to do something. Metals is good. Enriched metals. Ooh. Doesn't look like I can get down there. Alright, how we doing? Let's take off crunch hours. We don't need crunch hours anymore. Greenhouse, we're moving. So we're not hitting any anomalies right now. The whole day.
There's nothing more to do.
Cool.
Here. Should I move there?
How are we doing on base maintenance? Let's put Doctor in the kitchen. Making meals. We'll put you in the workshop. There's not much more research lab stuff we can do. This is interesting. We might be able to actually use the Doctor elsewhere. Because I don't really think we need enriched metals efficiency. Probe upgrade? That would be good. Back to where we were. I don't have a ton of the day left. That looks like a tire tread.
Tracks. Must be the Tur vehicle. At least I know which way they went. Detectors and cargo left. Maneuvering here must have been a nightmare.
We're gonna need the metals. Time to go back. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, bro. Where did you guys all come from? Okay, tomorrow's gonna be a nightmare. And we will deal with it. Let's do it. We got time. We'll do it. We can deal with it while we're waiting. It's just gonna be an awful day. Let's just plow through it.
Functionality manual.
Can't really worry about meals right now, so let's just have you do base maintenance. And workshop is just going to be repair kits and radiation. That's it. That's all tomorrow's going to be.
Efficient exploration.
Feel good. Boop, 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 boop. 5 hours.
I'd like to be alone, please.
Okay. Well, it's about to get very crowded in here. Is there any basic traveling I can do. Shallow minerals, which we didn't finish. I feel like getting ahead of is the way to go.
Hi.
Hi. Assignments. Research lab. Base maintenance workplace. If we can have a second workplace, it's pretty good. All right, are we ready for the chaos? We can do. We're okay on meals. Let's have no scheduled repairs, so the doctor can now go into the kitchen and work on meals. Greenhouse is probably not going to be an essential thing right now, but we'll prep that. Refinery, nothing we can do. Workshop, we're just making repair kits and radiation filters. And I will go up and we will just fix things as they break. We've got 4. We're going to need more, I know.
All done here. Should I help with this now?
Yeah, we just told you to go into the kitchen. Okay. Is there anything that I can make in terms of the command center that will help here? We can expand, but we don't really need to yet. Radiation repulsor. Yeah. Beautiful. I forgot about that. And we had just enough to make it. And we can make another Rapidium Arc. Yeah. Let's do it. Perfect. Build the 3rd Rapidium Arc. Okay. Where's the green room again? I forget. Forget where the green room is, because I'm never down there. Park with bench. Kitchen, communication, infirmary, greenhouse. Up. Magnetic storm's coming. So, is there additional now research we can do? Because I remember seeing that the building that we're building here is going to allow us to eventually not need to replenish filters at all. Place the tattoo machine in the infirmary. Let's do that. This would be a great time to do a tattoo. Right, so radiation storm's coming.
I'm ready. Let's get this done.
Oh no, it took off your arm.
That's the whole point of it, Jan.
Sorry, I just don't want to hurt you, bro. You're my doctor.
It worked. How do you like it?
I better see some green.
Oh, it's awesome. I need to show it off to the others. Thanks, man. It means the world to me.
Lovely. Yes. Complete the doctor's storyline. Cool. It's the greenhouse. Magnetic storm. Alright. Do I have everybody on their assignments? Research lab, rockin'. Workshop, rockin'. Kitchen, rockin'. Oh, we need someone in base maintenance, though. We've already got plenty of cooked meals, so let's have doctor in base maintenance, and then I'll also be in base maintenance.
There's nothing more to do here. Should
Kitchen
I move there?
failure. Just make repair kits. Where's the kitchen? He's gonna fix the kitchen. Greenhouse failure. Refinery failure. Infirmary failure.
Should I work on this while you're scheduling repairs?
Yeah. Oh, he's on the shift? Infirmary. I'll fix this one.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
How are we doing? Can we make more? We're doing good on everything, actually. Pylon component. Where's the pylon hub? Make a drill cartridge, because I feel like we're going to need more of those. And then let's make more repair kits. And then let's make a suit battery, because I think we're in the clear here. Refinery needs fixing, and research lab needs fixing.
Should I resolve this?
Yeah, you can go back to the research lab. I think we're doing okay. Let's not watch a movie right now. What's broken? Refinery. He's working on it. Nothing else is broken. Feel good about this. Retired. Feel like this worked out. All right, that's not too bad with only 3 altars we're helping. This was a good shift. The sun is getting closer. Oh my god, really? Already? I haven't even begun to explore. Okay. Cool. This was fun. We're doing great. We just got to find our rebel alters here, and we got to kick some butt. I'm very excited. Had a great time. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for chilling. Be safe, love one another, and we will see you next time.